Achieving a progressive future for every Filipino entails multi-sectoral efforts from the government, business, community, civil society, and the citizenry. Rex Drilon of the Management Association of the Philippines tells us more. Rex, great to have you with us. A lot of synergies have to be put together for nation building and for the progress of our country.
Of course. First of all, thank you for having us. And yes, we do need to start building our dream Philippines, Rico.
But the dream Philippines, Rex, should have been done decades ago. Why have we been left behind?
Well, there are many issues and problems that we have been struggling with in the last 50 years. But let me start by saying that we are grappling with two major evils of global proportion, which is inequality and exclusion. And precisely the concept of shared prosperity was embraced by MAP a couple of years ago. In November 2020, MAP with 28 other business and professional organizations organized a convocation on shared prosperity because to us, the answer to the biggest weapon we can have against inequality and exclusion is shared prosperity, where business are helped to prosper, but they need to share that prosperity.
But the problem is, Mr. Drilon, we've been hearing that from every presidential candidate in every election since 1986, right? We're talking about equality and inclusiveness. But why haven't we attained that over the past 30 to 40 years?
Yeah.
Is it because we have different administrations, different leaders want to run the country in different ways?
Well, one way to look at it is that, as Dr. Paul Dumol of UNP says, we are still work in progress. We're a nation in progress. We're only 150 years old. You know, the British are a few hundred years ahead of us, and so on. And we're still laggards in the region, and that is because of a lot of other reasons.
But you cannot say that we have been laggards, Mr. Drilon, because we were the #2 economy in Asia in the 1960s.
Yes, I agree. And then it started going down here.
It just started going down during the Marcos administration. We were at the bottom together with Bangladesh. And now we're trying to pick ourselves up, but we have been left behind by our neighbors such as Singapore, Thailand,
I know.
Even Vietnam and Cambodia.
And I know, in terms of inequality, for example, the Philippines ranks the highest in terms of inequality, which means we have a very unequal society here in this country. And so that's what we're trying to do, to narrow the gap and to get more people involved in nation building. And that is the reason for this shared prosperity project of the MAP and 26 other business associations.
But we have to start somewhere, and this is the time to start again.
Yes. So in 2020, we gathered these organizations together. They signed a covenant for shared prosperity where they said they will take care of their customers, their employees, their suppliers, the environment, the communities, and of course, their stockholders. And what we're doing in the coming summit for shared prosperity in November 28 is really to operationalize the covenant that was signed 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, but Mr. Drilon, I mean, we just cannot sign on the dotted line. We need action, and we need action now, especially now. The latest unemployment numbers show that it has gone up. More than 2 million Filipinos are out of jobs. The unemployment rate is at 4.5%.
And there are worse statistics, like 25% of Filipinos live below the poverty
line, incidence rate.
Which is criminal, non-acceptable. But we have to start somewhere, and we have to keep trying, and the business sector and civil society are there to start trying harder so we don't stay in the bottom of the pile.
Is there check and balance between the public and the private sector?
Oh, definitely. The MAP, for example, takes certain strong positions on certain issues. Simple matter. EDIAP, who is a pillar in the Management Association of the Philippines, has pushed for, remember the busways
That's
that
right.
you see now?
Yeah.
They said it was impossible to, at time, from Monumento, from SM North to Makati took 2 hours. Now you can do it in 25, 30 minutes. And little things like those are helping improve things. Yeah,
Little
fine.
things, little steps. But the bottom line is, Mr. Drilon, is that we have to have transparency, we have to have accountability.
That's
And
good
when you
governance.
have those two,
Good governance.
then that good governance,
That's good
and that
governance.
minimizes
Yes.
corruption.
And we're pushing for that. We have, aside from MAP, Makati Business Club, FINEX, Philippine Chamber of Commerce, we also have ICD, which is in the governance, corporate governance advocacy, and ISA, which is in the public governance advocacy. Believe you me, Rico, we are doing our best within our lifetime to do something for this country.
Absolutely. The Management Association of the Philippines is a pillar in the business community, and it's working with all shareholders,
Yeah,
right, to make the Philippines a big success. Tell us, who were the speakers for this MAP summit that's taking place at the end of the month?
Well, the World Bank regional director, who is going to talk about shared prosperity, and also an example of what a regular Filipino can do to do this shared prosperity concept. Nanette Medved, if you
Nanette
know her.
Medved po.
Yeah, Medved po. And she's going to be also a co-keynote speaker. And we chose her because she symbolizes what people can do to bring that gap between the rich and the poor, to take care of the environment, to take care of the employees, the customers, and so on and so forth. And hopefully, there will be breakout sessions, and we'll try to operationalize the concept of shared prosperity in those 6 stakeholder groups.
Looking forward to the final conclusions, findings, and solutions to this MAP summit. Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word, Rex Drilon.
Thank you, Rico, and good to be here tonight. Thank you.